tried to fix that fence as much as I can, just in case they do get through that fence there, that they still stay in. It's a nightmare. What does everyone else do? Yeah, so I've tried a couple of old rusty gates that I've had that are knackered. Bits there, you'll see they're all kind of just rotting away. So I've tied them up to the tree, into the posts and the wires, and hopefully that'll be suffice. Right, my wellies are wet, or my holes are wet. My feet are wet because I've had a hole in my welly. That's what I was trying to say. So aye, wellies are wet. Right, time to let the sheep into this field now. Oscar, come. So yeah, just shifting these ewe hogs and cast ewes next door. They've still got a fair bit of bite to eat here, but it just gives it a rest. And then I've got ewes and lambs that are waiting to come in to this field as well. So that'll give it a wee rest, and then right, wait a minute, count, I've got 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's right. Past the fence that was all washed out. Oscar, here, come here. Lie down. Right, we'll wait on all them getting through, and they're off out into this bit now to have a bite to eat. Happy days. Right, I'll then chase the last bits through. So yeah, that's them all shifted now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 there. Yeah, it's a wee bit smaller of a field this, but they'll still get a bite on that. So today I don't know if you're going to see it very good, but there's sheep net. So basically this fence that went along here was just wires. There was no net. So it was basically a mixture of barbed wire and old, I think it's like thick railway wire or railway fence wire it would have been in the old days. You know, like the really old thick stuff. So today I've went along, I managed to pick up some cheap rolls of sheep net. It's quite short stuff, it's only like half a metre or 600mm tall, to put on the bottom of the fence all the way along. I had to do the same to the other side as well. You'll have seen that in a previous video. So yeah, so I had to do that, and that will stop them, because I don't know where's the best bit to look in here. Yeah, so you'll see there's quite a gap that was between the thick wires there. Well, now obviously it's got sheep net, so that'll just stop them squeezing themselves out like they were before. Yeah, perfect. Then they've got their IBC for water there. It's the best thing about it being on a hill, you get plenty of flow. So yeah, that'll keep them munching for a while. Right, back in the buggy, boy. And then we'll go and see what's next to do. Happy days. That's a roll of the net there. It's called Green Rylock Light Stock Fence. Doesn't it say, is it Britain's Premier Stock Fence? Made better to last longer. Take care when using. But yeah, it doesn't tell you the length of it or the height, but it's like 1, 2, 3, about 4 hands high. So it'd be like 200mm times 4, it's like 600-700mm. Must be about that. So yeah, I got 3 rolls of them. think they were like 20 quid a roll, which is pretty cheap for 50 metres. Well, it must be more than 50 metres actually, because that stretch that I've done was 120 metres when I measured it with the measuring wheel. So there must have been 60 metres each row plus a wee bit, because I tied both ends and had an overlap in the middle. So yeah, that was the net there. So I've still got one more roll to put on another fence, because definitely if you were using it as a main fencing net, it probably wouldn't be that great, but when it's just for laying on top of an old existing fence, that's all you need. Right, we'll go and see what else is needing done now.